this last one is a doozy. It'll knock your socks off. How do you find Will Smith in the snow? You look for fresh prints. G'day guys, what's cracking? To Aussie here again. So today we're hitting Domino's and we're going to try out their new chicken tenders. OMB, will this be a bussin' or will it be discussin'? I'm not expecting big things here, but you know I've got to do it. We've got to test it out and see how they hit. Now, $9 for 4 tenders. I'm not seeing any mention of dipping sauce or anything like that. So, folks, I'm assuming they're oven baked, so they probably go through the oven. Hopefully they're not as big of a disaster as those onion rings were, but there's only one way to find out. I'm going to head into Domino's, grab the goods, and I'll circle back to you with their chicken tenders. Let's get them. Rightio, this is it, folks. Over the top. Will they be bussin' or will they be discussing? I haven't opened them up yet, and I will give them this much so far. They do smell pretty good. So let's open them up, check them out, and see how they taste. Or taste how they taste. OMB. Looking a little bit brown, a little bit dark. Look at that shrimpy one. Actually, having said that, let me say this. As long as it's not all dried out, it actually doesn't look too bad. Now, it's supposed to be a southern style coating, so I'm going to whack one in me gob, and we'll see what all the hype's about. And if there's none, I'm going to create some. Let's do it. Not bad tasting, actually. Quite juicy and succulent. I'll give it that much too. They may taste pretty good, but they're actually quite shrimpy, aren't they? $9 for those guys. 4 of them. Can't say I'm that impressed. But to be fair, they do taste pretty good. I'm actually impressed with the taste. The texture, everything about them is good. Just a little bit miniature. So I thought, because there ain't no dipping sauce with it, we'll go with a little BBQ that I have left over from a previous KFC vid. Now, talking about KFC, if you went into KFC and got 3 tenders, which of course are going to be a bit bigger than that, double the size at least, most of them, I think you get a dipping sauce, but it's still $8.95 for 3 of these actually. So this is 4. If you look at it as 3, if that was 3 for $9, I guess it's still crap. still not good value, because with the KFC ones, I'm pretty sure you get a sauce. We may have to compare the pair soon, or one day. I actually think, believe it or not, they're on par with, they're a different taste, but they're on par with KFC tenders. So if you want to try them, and if they're that shrimpy and you're willing to give them a crack, they are worth a try. They do taste good. And with smoky barbecue, they ain't bad. I'm surprised. So, they are pretty decent. Very surprised about this.
Oh my Buddha.
I'd bloody well eat them again. Don't know what that dangly bit is there. But anyway, let's dunk that in. Little dunkaroonie. Well, Domino's, after you did your onion rings, and I was not impressed, probably about the worst thing I've ever tried from Domino's, that you've come through with these ones. I am very surprised at this. They're not overdone. They taste pretty good. And like I said, I may have to verse them against KFC or even Red Rooster one day. Or maybe all 3. So I'm flabbergasted. I'm just so surprised. So decent tasting, but not a decent size. That was the biggest of the 4. Believe it or not, for taste, I'm going to give these guys, even without the sauce, of course, I'm going to give them a 4 stars out of 5. But you know what? 4.25. 4.25 stars out of 5 for taste. Value, 3. Anyway, folks, because we did that other Domino's thing earlier in the week, those of you who will know, there's been quite a bit of stuff come out. There's even a fried chicken one. You know what? If those tenders are on it, I might even give that a red hot crack. But after we did the cheeseburger and onion ring malarkey the other day, they sent me a email with a little survey, and you fill out the survey and you can get either a 1.25 drink or a garlic bread. I went with the drink. So I'm not going to crack that open at the moment. I don't really feel like I have a man-sized thirst at the moment. There wasn't too much there to get into. Anyway, folks, I reckon it's time to tell a few jokes. 6:30 is the best time on the clock. Hands down. Get it? How about another one? Want to hear a construction joke? Hang on, I'm still working on it. Now, this last one is a doozy. It'll knock your socks off. How do you find Will Smith in the snow? You look for fresh prints. I like that one. So a couple of little corny jokes there, folks. Been a bit slack with the jokes lately. I thought you might like a little bit of entertainment. So, guys, I'm not going to say don't try these things. As long as you're... It's one of those times, if you're willing to pay the price, nine buckaroonies, I reckon is a little bit up there for something so miniature, but the taste, you can take it from me. If you like your southern style especially, they are a bloody winner. I am totally impressed. I just can't believe it. I have no words. So on that note, I'm out of here. Time to vamoose. Wasn't much to do today. Not much to get into. So folks, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo. And stay fresh. And we may do the fried chicken pizza. Let me know in the comments if you so wish to see it. If it's got those things on it, it could be a bit of a winner. Sayonara.